Hi guys, I've got a project that I've been working on that I think will really help to teach children about anxiety, stress, mindfulness and well-being. This bunny that I have here, I have called Penny. She came to me as Peanut, but I didn't want to call her Peanut. I wanted to give her a new name after I realized that she's a really anxious little girl. And so I thought, well, a new name, a new place, a new beginning, and we see we can make some changes in her little mind, because that's where all this stress is coming from. When we first got her, I put her in a big double-story cage outside where she had to learn to climb up a ladder, and she had so much space that I really couldn't interact with her very much, and it really wasn't helping her personality. So I've put her in a very small space, very small little cage in my dining room. It's really hot outside anyway, and so she's in a nice air conditioning. Okay, so you'll be able to see when I go to pat Penny, she tenses. She's not really comfortable being pat, and I've been patting her as much as I can, and it's taking a really long time for little Penny to just be happy and just enjoy her pats. She doesn't really come up to me. Even when I have really nice food, she won't come up. She's too afraid. I'm not sure why Penny is afraid. She may have been hurt by a human hand, or she may have just simply not had enough contact with humans. Come on, Penny. Come on, darling. I can't really get her to come close because I'm holding the camera. Sometimes I'll use two hands and just bring her closer so I can just really pat her. As you can see, Penny's not enjoying this too much. She's actually a lot better than what she was. She would just run into her litter box and stay there. But because I'm still too far away to really get her, she's okay to stay in that corner. I'm going to try and get a bit closer. Just to give her some nice big pats. And that's what I'm going to do to try and make Penny happy. Because Penny's stressed, her well-being is a concern. Just her psychological well-being. Her physical well-being is okay, although because she's stressed, she does actually have too much tension going on. There you go. She just runs straight into the litter box, and she's just afraid. So her quality of life isn't quite as good as what it should be, and what we're going to hopefully get it to be over time. And Penny, sorry, I have another little girl that's a bit afraid, and her name is Celine. Penny is pregnant. She's been bred with a sooty fawn buck, and she's going to have a baby soon. Okay, we want to try and make her nice and happy so that when she has those babies, it's a lot better to interact with Penny. I'm just going to lock the door, because if she gets away, she'll be very afraid running around the house. And now for Trinket. Trinket is also the same kind of rabbit. They're mini lops and same colour as well, seal point. But Trinket's a very different little girl. Not only is she very tiny, but she's very relaxed, and she loves her pets. She doesn't go anywhere. I also bought Trinket as an adult. This is a fully grown bunny. And Trinket just loves getting pets. She's not afraid of me at all. Trinket's also pregnant, and she'll be due soon. So we're going to have some bunnies from two young beautiful ladies. Beautiful bunnies. One is more anxious than the other. We're going to see if that affects how they're going to be mummies, and we're going to see if that affects how they interact with me when those babies are born. Trinket's just a beautiful little girl. She's very cute. She's very tiny, and it's lovely to be able to just pat her and just feel her body so nice and relaxed. Just lovely. And a lovely relaxed little girl, just enjoying. So Trinket is experiencing a lot of higher levels of well-being. Bunnies don't know really how to practice mindfulness, other than animals knowing that, you know, animals are always aware of the moment, but they don't know how to escape their fear. Because Trinket doesn't have the same level of fear, she has a much happier life than Penny. But because we're much smarter than animals, we know that when we're really stressed out, we can actually think it through, and we can know, for example, if we were these bunnies, we would be able to say, well, I'm not in a scary place, I'm not getting hurt, and the only thing that's scaring me is my own thoughts. And so to deal with my own thoughts, I could just practice breathing, practice focusing on my breath, and just let the thoughts come and go and not be attached to them. And that's what you do in mindfulness. You're just not attached to the thoughts that you have. You just let them come in and go out. And you can acknowledge that you've had that thought, but you don't emotionally attach to the thought. So you could be saying, I'm really scared. You'll hear that in your head, I'm really scared. But you just don't attach to it. You just know that you've heard that thought, and you let it go. And you just look around and say, okay, there's nothing here to make me scared. It's just only my fear of being afraid of the possibility of something happening. And then you can just use your breathing. Just focus on your breathing. Notice your breathing as a way of distracting yourself, but actually finding the proper focus for you to get away from feeling stressed. And so, yeah, let's just leave it there. And looks like Trinket's gone to sleep. Oh no, she's just foraging. So we will just have an update a little bit later and see how the girls are going. And I'll see you soon.